Ubuntu 24.04 LTS Noble Numbat is here. Ubuntu fans must be excited to take a sneak peek of their next LTS upgrade, and I think they would love it. This is Ankush from It's First, and let's talk about Ubuntu 24.04 LTS along with my experience with it. Keeping Ubuntu 22.04 LTS as a reference. If you were using Ubuntu 23.10, it is obvious to see fewer changes than what I talk here. I have published a detailed review on its first. You can find that linked in the description below. Here, let me give you a quick visual tour on the same. The first highlight of Ubuntu 24.04 LTS is its installation process. It is very easy to understand and can guide a beginner without any confusion. It is a Flutter-based installer which looks visually pleasing and minimizes the number of options you need to pick. So much simpler. If you are an experienced user and want to configure partition disks yourself, you can do that with the advanced option. Next, coming to the desktop experience, things are on the snappier side. My experience with Ubuntu 24.04 LTS has been fast in terms of performance. Switching to the app view, the dark mode, using the new Ubuntu icon in the bottom left, workspaces, and the overall polish that comes with the brand new GNOME 46 desktop release does reflect here. For this installation, I went with the minimal install option, which is why you see a limited number of applications. You will find newer GNOME apps like Snapshot as a webcam app and Loop as a new image viewer when opting to install essential apps in the setup process. Not to forget, the notifications. It is cleaner and includes more information with an app icon, buttons to dismiss and expand the notification. It makes interaction much more meaningful. Then of course, we have new wallpapers with the latest release. Not too fancy, but good looking wallpapers to match the system's look and feel. Next, the file manager with GNOME 46 looks cleaner, and two new search buttons to give you extra functionalities and granular control over the information you see in the file columns. And that was one of the much awaited requests for a lot of users with GNOME 46. The Nautilus file manager looks sleek and works as expected. Nothing too wild here, but some useful improvements. Now comes the big highlight, the new Ubuntu software, also known as App Center. It is a Flutter-based app that feeds faster than the Software Center, displays software in a nicer way, allows you to explore more, organizes things better, and tells you which software is verified, recommended, with a revamp to individual app pages. It is what we needed. The Ubuntu Software Center has been a boring experience, to be honest, and this is really refreshing. The installation for apps was snappy for me, and you can manage all the updates from a single place. With all the under the hood refinements, upgraded apps that include Firefox 124 and others, it is refreshing yet a comfortable experience that you would expect from Ubuntu. To take that up a notch, GNOME 46 includes a much better organized settings, where you get privacy and security options under a single menu, and a lot of options like language, date and time, user management, all reorganized under a new system menu, making the settings app leaner, easy to access. For me, the default display server session was X11 after installation because I have an NVIDIA graphics card. The developers have mentioned that they will be trying to default VLAN session for NVIDIA users in Ubuntu 24.10. I'll be looking forward to that. So far my experience with 24.04 LTS has been good, with little hiccups like not being able to use fractional scaling. Actually that's a big deal, but I'm fine for now. However, to note, I was using the latest development build a week back when I was recording the video. So hopefully issues like this have been fixed in the release or will be addressed soon enough. Last but not the least, the entire Ubuntu experience is going to be powered by Linux kernel 6.8, which comes with support for newer hardware and performance improvements across the board. Have you tried Ubuntu 24.04 LTS yet? Share your thoughts in the comments down below.